Quincy Notre Dame opening up their defense of a state title in Class A against overmatched Beardstown. The Lady Tigers, well, they were game. They were just overmatched. Jordan Frericks right off the bat going left-footed there for the goal, but that would just set things up. Here comes Cassidy Foley coming free in the box and, pushing one to the other end. More from Jordan Frericks. Ms. Frericks had 2 goals on the day and a pair of assists. This one just neatly tucked in behind the post. Story of this first half, though, Cassidy Foley, 5 goals on the day, all of them in the first half. She was an absolute monster as Quincy Notre Dame rolls without incident, scoring 8 goals in the first half, winning today by the final count of 11-0. Up next for them will be a showdown with Macomb, who knocked off Canton. Bailey Hudgens with the golden goal on a penalty kick at the 47th minute. Also today, Canton, a big win over Mexico. Congratulations to Heather Stainbrook, who scored her first career varsity goal in that contest. Holy Trinity, a split for the girls and boys today. The girls get 2 goals from Abby Betting and get the win over Columbus Junction, or I should say Abby Boating, 2 goals. 2-1 was your final there, and the Holy Trinity boys fall for just the second time this season, losing 2-1. In tennis today, Quincy High School, a winner over QD in the Battle of the Gem City. Final count in that one was 7-2 in favor of the Blue Devils. Well, a long jump of 18 feet 11 inches would have been good enough to qualify for track sectionals in most of the boys' small school districts around the state. Suffice it to say, Monroe City's Carly Spalding, riding high after that district title effort and 3 other district title championships last weekend in Fayette, is becoming a true force of nature.
I'm really shooting for that 19.3 in state, and that's really what my goal is right now. Last year I jumped 19.5 around there before state, like the weekend before, Friday before, but ever since then I haven't done it. So it's kind of crazy thinking like back on what I used to jump and jumping now, and especially looking up at the bigger schools. It's kind of crazy to think that a girl in 2A is jumping that, and it's nice to know that I'm up there, but I like being where I am now.
It's a unique situation for you because you're back as a defending state champion this year. Do you kind of feel that pressure, that bullseye on you, that everybody's kind of watching you every event?
Yes, it's very nerve-wracking, but I like pushing myself, and that'll definitely help me push even more.
She is something special going for the sectional titles this weekend in Boonville. A couple of softball scores. Michaela Swanger shuts down the Blue Devils in a 6-1 victory today. Also on the docket, Liberty, no match for West Central and Caitlin Wade, who had a pair of ribbies. Payson Seymour wins a thriller today over Central, and Western and West Hancock split. First game, Rachel Motley pitching magnificently. Second game, all about the Lady Titans. How about some baseball today? We've got Palmyra getting a visit today, or paying a visit, I should say, to Carthage. Take on Illini West. Top of the first, Holden Hudson. How about an opposite field home run right here? Caleb Kaiser would score as well. It's 2-0 Panthers in this game. Bottom of the first, 2-on for Braxton Squire. He's going to single right back up the middle, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game as both runners would score here, but just too much Palmyra in this game. Josh Holtz driving in 2 more with a single here. Trevor Menny, Brock Butler with home runs. It would be all about Palmyra today, winning a 12-5 decision. Meanwhile, West Hancock and Central going at it. The Titans down 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th, but here they come. Cole Fox about to deliver a clutch 2-run single as Coy Dorothy and Trevor Knipe would score to tie it up at 2 apiece. Adam DeRoos would get out of the jam there, at least, or get out of a jam in the 7th to keep things tied up with a strikeout here on the hill. But after Andrew Hardy was hit by pitch, his brother Austin would single to center and advance on the throw. The game ends on a wild pitch to Paxton Harmon. 3-2 your final in favor of West Hancock. On the scoreboard today, we'll start off in Missouri with scores for you. South Shelby loses to Louisiana 9-1. Macon with a tight win today over Highland 4-3. Hannibal jumps all over Moberly 10-0. North Shelby a big-time winner over Putnam County. Other scores to pass along. Your winners included the West Central boys, the Lincoln boys over Jacksonville, Liberty falling to Pittsfield 3-0. Quincy Notre Dame winning a thriller in 8 innings over Macomb. Southeastern losing 2 today to Griggsville Perry, 11-0 and 20-0. And finally, Quincy High School, they lose the first game today to Alleman 8-2, bounce back and win the second game by the final count in that one of 7-6 on a late RBI by Alex Millian.
All right, sounds good.